Hey guys, Jonathan Graham. Well, here's one of my latest designs in origami. This is one I think you'll find really interesting. This is from 5 pieces of paper. That's one of the prototypes. This is an origami Zamboni from 5 sheets of paper. It even has a thing on the bottom, and the best part is the snow bin actually opens. And this is from 5 sheets of paper, no cutting, no gluing, no taping, nothing. And this is from, I think, 7-inch long rectangles. We use rectangles, and this is when I made this one. Was one of my earlier attempts, but I made the colors to be the actual Zamboni colors. So we're going to be making one of them today. So to start off, we're going to need 5 sheets of paper, and you're going to want a 2x1 rectangle in your choice of color for the bottom part, right here. In this case, this is black, and I have red here, so for the bottom part. And then you want another 2x1 rectangle of the same size for your snow bin on the top. And for the seat, you want to use a square of paper, which is basically half the length of one of your 2x1 rectangles. So this is a 5-inch by 10-inch rectangles. This is a 5-inch by 5-inch square. And for the wheels, you want 2 2x1 rectangles, which is basically a 5-inch square cut in half. So let's get started. First, I'm going to make the top part, the snow bin part. So you want to take your 2x1 rectangle, one of your rectangles, and you want to divide it in thirds in the end here. And the way I like to do this is I sort of make an S shape and just roll the paper until the 2 edges line up, and then pinch. And now with the colored side down, we're going to fold into thirds along those lines, on those pinches. You've now divided your paper into thirds. And we're going to unfold here and unfold here, and now we're going to make sure our creases are nice and sharp. We're now going to fold it in half like this, so we have a square. Unfold. We're going to bring this corner to this mark here. But we're just going to pinch right at this third mark and at this third mark right there. Nice sharp little pinches. Now this edge, we're going to bring this edge. Actually, first we're going to fold it up on this pinch, bringing this edge essentially to this pinch. That's how I'm going to do it. Crease it well, and now we're going to fold this back so it's on the edge. And now we're going to take this, we're going to actually take this middle part here and reverse it, the center crease, and we're going to bring it up so that this crease edge lands on that pinch. Make sure you keep everything nice and straight across. Unfold. We can reverse this back to the same way. And now we're going to bring this was the middle one, like that. And now we're going to bring this edge to this mountain fold, but we're going to actually bring it back just a little bit. And you'll see why we're going to do that in a moment. It makes the snow bin close more easily. Unfold this. We're now going to fold the sides to the center. These edges to the third marks. And you could leave a little bit of extra space if you want, just to make sure it folds nice. Repeat on this side, folding in. So basically folding in 1/6 on this side. And this is sort of the basis of most of the parts of this model. And then on these corners here, we're going to do like little, right here we're just going to fold this in. How far? Well, just a little bit like that. Pinch it well, unfold, and now we're going to find this layer here, the insidemost layer, and just reverse it inside. And then on this side, we're going to fold in just on an angle. How far? Well, like that. The corner, unfold the corner. Now open up the inside and fold the corner in. And flatten. And next what we're going to do is we're going to make some pre-creases now. We're going to take, first we'll do up here. We're going to flip this over, and we're going to make a valley fold that's diagonal. We're basically going to bring this edge to this edge. Basically doing like a box fold. And then same here, lining up the creases with each other. You can see how the creases line up there. And now we're going to flip this over, and we're going to fold across on between this point and this point. And now fold up again on the crease that's underneath. And unfold everything. Now in the middle here, we're going to make the hinge for our snow bin. So to make this easier, we're going to start with this side up, and we're going to make a little X in this purple square and that square. Just take care to line things up when you do this. Do the same on this side. So we have the X's. Now we're going to flip this over, and we're just going to reverse. Do that again on this side, and just reverse those creases, because that will make the next part much easier to do. Now we're going to start collapsing it into shape. So we'll bring these sides up like this, so it's like a box, and we're going to pinch here. Actually pinch this side, and we're going to fold these in, and we're going to open up here, and we're going to open up there, so it's like a box. And now we're going to take the inside triangle here and basically fold it in like that, so the triangle in there is being folded in half on those creases right there. You can kind of see how that's folding in half. On the inside, I'll just sort of set the creases in, and you can kind of see where they are placed. See, the triangles kind of fold in half to make like a hinge for our, like a box essentially. We're making a box. And then on the top here, or this end, we're just going to fold this down, fold this in just like a box would, and we're going to tuck this in on the existing crease, fold it in, and then that extra flap just sits inside there nice. And there you have your first part of your Zamboni finished. You have the little snow bin, or the box that collects the ice shavings. And then it actually opens up, just like that. You can see there's a pocket here. That will be used to attach it later. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to make the next part, the bottom of the Zamboni, which in this case, this example here, where this was my earlier prototype, so the seat part didn't stay on very well. But as you can see, this bottom part here we're going to make next. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our next 2x1 rectangle, the larger one, and we're going to fold it in thirds again. In this case I'm using pink. Repeat the same process we did on the bottom, or the top if you will. Line them up and pinch. And now this time we're going to have the colored side up when we fold this, because we want to make sure the colored side is on the outside. And the way this is folded, you want to have the colored side out. So we'll just make our thirds, unfold, fold in half again. This time we're doing it with the colored side facing us, facing up. And once again, fold to the center like we did on the bottom or the top. Make your 2 pinches. Fold up this edge to this pinch. Starts off very similar to the snow bin. Unfold and fold this to the crease we just made. And unfold. And now this time we're going to do the same sort of thing. We're going to reverse this crease. Bring this edge to the pinch right there that we made. And now we're going to basically do an accordion fold. We're going to fold this over, lining up the creases. And I'm just going to go all the way across here until we reach the end. So make sure you keep them lined up well. And this will be the extra folds for the bottom. And then fold this back one. Now we're going to unfold this accordion, but we're going to leave this last pleat folded. So we're going to grab here and unfold everything, but you're going to leave that one end folded in. Now we're going to do some more pre-creasing. So we're going to fold this third over, and we're going to bring this edge to the white part, to the edge there. So then we have turning it from white to pink. Just like that. And then we'll fold this in on the third mark. Fold this edge, raw edge, to the white edge. Make sure you do a nice clean job when you're doing this. And next what we're going to do is we're going to unfold these two here, and we're going to do some more pre-creasing. You can see we have 2 squares here and here. We're going to make a valley fold there. And then another one right here. And now this is going to be the bottom of our Zamboni, this rectangle. So this square and this square will be a valley diagonal. I'm sure you can see there. See that? And now we're going to make a mount. We're going to do like a zigzag. We're going to there's one going this way. We're going to do one this way, but it's going to be a mountain fold. So I'm just going to do it. I'll just flip this over and we'll bring this edge to this crease. Fold there. Here's that one. There'll be one right there. So it's like reversed. And then we're going to flip this over again. We're going to make one more valley fold and a valley fold going out this time. So you kind of have a zigzag pattern. So zig. So you have like a zig, a zag, and a zig. So we have a valley, mountain, valley. Now we're going to fold this. So we're going to fold this down on this crease here. Then reverse it, flip it, and now these thirds have to be reversed. So I'm going to just quickly do that. And pinch here and fold in so it flattens down nicely. So we have kind of this house shape sort of thing going here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and fold it, not on this, we're going to fold it, this valley fold here, we're going to fold back. And now we're going to tuck this flap, fold it inside this pocket. So we're just going to bring it around and fold it in as far as we can. And then we have this little flap at the bottom, we're going to fold it out. This will be the little ice conditioner part, and then we'll just take the edge of this and fold it about a third of the way to the edge, or a little less maybe. And that will be the part on the bottom here where it scrapes the ice and puts down the water. And now we're going to make the box. So we're going to pinch on these corners, fold behind on this is the front, fold this in really sharply, and then we're also going to take this flap and fold about a third of it over to the inside. And that's, you'll see why, that's so it folds down nice. And then this side is already kind of taking shape. And now for the next step, we're going to take these two triangles and do some things on them. We're going to take this and we're going to make it sort of a diamond fold, or like that. This crease is going to start at the top. This edge will meet there, but you want to leave like just an ever so slight bit of a space just to make it easier. And then we're going to take this side and do the